What's up, beautiful people? Today is May 13th, and here is your daily energy report. Today is a big day, guys. We have Jupiter now, really this afternoon, later on in the day, moving into Pisces. This is going to be a very distinct and significant shift. So, we are going to come into this feeling of really connecting deeper energetically, more intuitive. We're moving from a fixed sign with Jupiter. Jupiter makes everything expand, right? Makes everything big, makes everything intense and positive, but also could be too much, overindulgence, things like that. So right now, Jupiter is square over to Venus. A lot of deliberating back and forth about what we desire, love, what we want to, how we want to be in the world for humanity, what we want to experience in our relationships. All right. And what we want to see in our community and, all that fun stuff. And Venus is coming up to the North Node. So really, Jupiter is going to start squaring the nodes here too, which is going to be really interesting. So, but you know what? I'd rather have Jupiter squaring the nose than Saturn or Pluto or any of those other energies. You know what I'm saying? With this can go, one of two ways, right? We're going to get much more sensitive to our intuitive guidance and our spiritual awareness and our understanding of energy. But this could also be, now, don't forget too, Pisces rules media, right? So this is going to be like the propaganda shit show that's going on in the world is going to get to like ludicrous mode if it wasn't there already, but it's going to get more ridiculous. The biggest lies that we've ever seen. So like, you guys that watch this, you guys know this already. Don't feed into the bullshit because it's just going to get, it's almost like watching like the circus really at this point. It's fucking okay. But it is affecting a lot of people. And unfortunately, a lot of people are actually drinking the fucking Kool-Aid, right? So people that are drinking the Kool-Aid are going to start guzzling that shit. And people that aren't are going to start, no, fuck you. Now, this is also going to start to bring up a lot of the problems that we're seeing coming in, especially with Saturn getting ready to go retrograde. A lot of these issues in the world, man, like, people picking fights everywhere, and all this shit is coming to the surface and really taking a whole new level or form. And we got to follow our hearts, but right now there's so much fundamental change in so many areas and ways that Jupiter moving into Pisces now is going to really give us an opportunity to connect to the oneness, the collective consciousness. But with the collective consciousness being in such an uprising, it's almost like, do you really want to dig deeper into the collective consciousness? It's almost like, dude, like I need a break from the collective. Like there's still just too many people that are allowing this fear and this lower vibrational shit to guide them. So it's not easy work, guys. We chose this path, or I should say the path chose us. Like this is the process of how it goes. But we can expect to be heightened sensitivity, more intense spiritual and energetic connection, psychic capacity, things like that. But if you're not in tune, or if you're not feeling it, this could lead to like overindulgence and drugs and alcohol and escapism, and like this could bring you down kind of a dark path, right? So watch out for getting sucked into this rabbit hole of escapism, because that is very strong here too. All right. Now, escapism can take many forms. I think we all do it to a certain extent, and that thus is the process of awakening, right? Learning who we are, how we do what we do, how we sabotage ourselves and whatnot, and then seeing it, acknowledging it, facing it, growing, and boom. So we also have the moon today, it conjuncting Mercury, going over the North Node into the latter part of Gemini. So emotionally, we're very cerebral, communicative, and now as of today, Mercury is in shadow. Now, this Mercury retrograde is going to be a bit different. It's only retrograding in about half of the degrees that it usually does. So it's been moving very fast lately. So cerebrally, we've been, right? It's only moving half the way. And it's it just conjuncted the North Node. Man, I feel like there's going to be reality checks. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming back around, especially with the eclipse coming up. Things are going to be changing and dropping on a dime, and layers digging deeper, and new unexpected twists and turns unfolding. Guys, we have to expect the unexpected and be ready for anything. All right, that's just kind of the world we live in right now. It's very Uranian, right? We have to just allow things to flow and allow things to be okay, and be what it is. Other than that, we have other good aspects going on here. This Mars sextile to Uranus is really, really activating and having us. It's almost like we're questioning, or we're stepping back and looking at different perspectives of our emotional state, what we want to feel emotionally, what we want to experience. And with all this change going on, we're trying to compute it, but it's so cerebral that we can get stuck in our head. So there's this sort of back and forth, very strong polarity of energy that's pulling us in sort of two different directions. Now with Saturn going retrograde here, this is going to sort of like bring up all the karma, like whatever stuff that we've done that, we need to learn a lesson from, or whatever gifts we have from all the good work we've done. Saturn going retrograde is going to bring it, baby, because Saturn retrograde is bringing that karma back to us. Now, karma, can be positive, or it can be, it's not really positive or negative. It's a response to our energy. It interacts in polarity with our, vibration. So there's going to be a lot of faded karmic. It's going to feel very karmic, very faded here in the near future. But for today in particular, all right, the big shift, the big energy is going to be this Jupiter going into Pisces. We're going to be deeper into our feeling place, but it's almost like we're going to be feeling deeper at home and deeper knowing. The key is that we have to trust our knowing, and we have to be connected to our heart. If you're feeling disconnected, if you're feeling lost, like really lost, I know a lot of people right now are feeling lost, and with so much change going on, it's easy to feel that way. It's important to do a detox, do emotional cleanse, go out in nature, do something that's going to help you ground and stay centered. Being grounded and centered right now is going to be really, really important. And Jupiter in Pisces is a very powerful, benefic, positive energy. It really is. Okay. But it can make it so big that we can sabotage it. So that's where we're going to be careful. All right. So don't be feeding into too much of the bad stuff. All right. We got good stuff coming. We do. This Taurus new moon was very powerful and very positive, and it's given us this impetus right before we go into eclipse season. Like, all right, let's get ready for this change. Let's go. Let's make it happen. All right. And bam. Let's go get it with gusto, baby. All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this message and if you'd like to see more of them, please go check out my website and sign up for the Opportunity Community, where I post these every single day. And if you know someone that resonates with this message, please share this with them. Like, subscribe. I appreciate it so much. You guys are fucking awesome. Thebomb.com. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day. Aho.